So the lesson was focusing on body tension, specifically within the front landing, because it's something I've picked up on that the girls, although they can do the skill safely, it's not looking as good as it probably should be, especially for GCSE standards. So we're using the iPads to actually video it, slow it right down and pick out exact points as to what the girls could improve.
Okay, girls, so this is the Huddle app that I got you to download. So I've taken a video off our PE system of a professional and a video of Anna, and we're going to have a look at them both doing a front landing, and we're going to compare them. So at any point, I can pause this video, okay? Now, you can see she's in a straight position. Now, I can then draw through the picture. So I can see that she is in this position, for example. Now, if you are getting perfect body tension, what should that line look like?
They sometimes have a perception in their mind their body's doing something completely different. So we're kind of working, I'm telling them to do one thing, but sometimes students might think that they are doing it. It's very difficult then to kind of describe exactly what you want them to do. So students would make progress, but sometimes it would be a lot slower progress. I think with using the iPad, what we can do is I can demonstrate a skill and somebody can film that, but straight away I can slow that right down. So then students get a much better understanding of what that skill then should look like.
So what happens is you sign up for a Huddle account and you can then video your performer. You can freeze frame it, make it slower. You can draw on it, you can annotate it, you can make voice recordings over it. But the most exciting part is you can compare it to a professional model. So they have a bank of professional models on the system, loads. Unfortunately, they didn't have the skill we were doing in trampolining, so I couldn't exactly film it like that. So what I did is took one of our professional videos and exported it into the system, so then I could put them side by side, so you can take the videos from anywhere.
Now, another thing we can do, it's very impressive, I'm going to do this on my iPad at the end, is we can compare videos. So I've already got a video of Anna, which is here. So we can now compare both videos, and we can see if Anna's position is similar to the position of the professional. What's slightly different about Anna's position compared to the other one? She's a little bit bent, okay? So what, straight away, as coaches, feedback, what could you see that could improve Anna's performance there, like her front drop? Yeah, so just straighten out a little bit earlier, okay? So just so you can see that. But is her height good? Yeah, you can literally see they are almost exactly the same height. So the height is really, really good. It's just that straightening out quicker that you can work on. Does that make sense, girls? This app's really easy to use, okay? Now, how today is going to work is we're going to focus on front drops only, because that's the one that's the easiest to spot the body tension. One person is going to be performing. One person is going to be filming on the Huddle app, so you're the camera woman, and the other person is going to be giving the feedback. So straight away you can say, oh, I'm not sure about your legs, etc., etc. As soon as the video has been taken, you take the iPad off the camera woman, you will look at it, you will analyse it, and then you're going to feed back to your performer. Okay, you can take a few videos, you don't have to do it in one shot. I want you to have the best you can. Basically, I want to be able to see your position, and we should be able to come back and compare your videos to this professional. And we'll see if they're any good. We're aiming for this nice straight line there rather than a diagonal line with bent legs. Does that make sense? Girls, once you've got a good video, then get your performer, have a look at it and draw some lines and analyse it, give them really good feedback. I want to hear really professional feedback now. You know what a front drop should look like. See what I mean about her legs at the end? Slightly bent. Girls, have a look at the landing phase as well, because that's really important.
Part of the GCSE PE is analysing performance. So for them, it's a massive learning help in order to start doing it now and have a look at what is good feedback. How do we analyse this person's performance? So in that respect, it's really, really helpful.
You record that, jump higher, so jump higher so then you can straighten out, and then I'll know.
When should I say it? Now?
That's the best one you've done.
So it's not just a case of maybe we film. Sometimes a photograph can be really effective as well on the iPad. Sometimes it could be kind of using the voice recorder. Sometimes it could be using kind of the notes section to make notes. So there's lots of different ways in which we could use them, but it was a case of playing about with them as a department and coming back together and sharing those ideas, expanding those ideas, and then kind of building them into the schemes of learning.
The first thing I was doing was going around each group and making sure they were given the correct kind of feedback, because sometimes it's very easy to go, oh, your legs weren't straight. And which isn't, it is feedback, but it's not very helpful feedback. They're not going to be able to improve on that. So it was just making sure that they fully understood the exact points they needed to look at. And then just to further reiterate that, I put it up on the board and got one of the students that I filmed again and compared it. And I went around each trampoline and asked for a specific piece of feedback just to consolidate and make sure they knew exactly what it was they were looking for.
It gives the students the tools to be able to do the teacher side of things. So we've got lots of little mini teachers in there kind of supporting the lesson, which is really effective.
I think it had a massive impact today. The progress was evident. They learnt more today, I felt, and from what they were telling me, than they would without the iPads. I think they really appreciated being able to watch their performance in so much detail, and the fact that their peers were giving them so much detailed feedback really helped them improve. It was really impressive. When I first started, it wasn't easy. I found it a bit more difficult, but I just stuck with it, gave it a go, and now it's just part of my everyday teaching. And I think other people can find it as easy as that, just finding the right thing that works for you.
1, 2, 3. Perfect, right, try it about the mat. Do you want me to support you?